Previously on the Elevate With Us podcast.
We are certainly in for a treat today. Seth is here. He's a local business owner. He has a new business right here in St. Johns County, and I can't wait to hear about it.
I was looking for something else to do. I was laid off. I was corporate in New York for 25 plus years.
Okay.
COVID came. Things got weird. We decided to leave. I do love it, and the food's great. I love being a part of serving the community and being part of it and bringing something positive. People say, thanks for coming, because everything else here is garbage. No offense to anyone else here. I eat garbage. So
I don't know what year this is in school, but the kids have to write a
there goes a sponsorship.
I know, persuasive essay, and my youngest wrote a persuasive essay about all you do at Disney is hurry up and wait.
That's a fact.
Right. And so I was like, oh man, I rubbed off on them too much about.
Well, my son was autistic. We got to cut all the lines, so that helped.
It does help. Yeah. We've done that as well. But you
then
still wait. I mean, you still have to like check in, and then you get to come back. You don't have to wait in the line.
I hadn't been there in a long, long time, like 30, 40 years, and nothing changed.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
You got except the price. Nothing changed except the price.
It's expensive, but I had never had Dole up there. Is my story.
Yeah,
but I heard that they do have it.
Some of my customers have said that ours is even better.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not just saying this. You come.
Well, you're gonna have to try and do a review and let us know. You know which one's better.
Check my reviews. Oh my God, our reviews are so good.
They're so good.
That's awesome.
They're so good. I mean,
of course, I get mad at the couple that are not good, and I get. So
one like hurts your person because you take it personally.
But one guy was just wrong. I'll tell you why he's wrong.
I'm very excited to hear why. So far, it's a theme of yours that we're wrong a lot.
Everyone's wrong. I'm wrong. Everyone's wrong. This guy he gave me 1 star, and he wrote
1 star.
Oh, this is all he wrote. 1 star. And he wrote average, overpriced. That was the whole review. I said, excuse me, sir. Average is a 3. 1 is crap. 1 is like I wanted to kill myself when I ate that food.
Right.
1 is like.
Sure, I agree with you.
1 is 1 because like I couldn't give you 0.
It was like disgusting.
Right.
There were bugs.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So give me my 3. Yeah.
You know, I don't think it's overpriced at all.
I wrote a nice long thing. I'm really nice. I have to go against all my instincts and be super nice. This is a real exercise for me, this whole experience, because
customer service.
Yeah, and well, I am a people pleaser.
Yeah.
But I don't like to take crap.
No, it's very humbling sometimes.
Yes, you have to take it, and I'm fine. People have any issues, I just try to correct them. I fix them as best as I can. I'm not going to argue with somebody over food or a bowl, whatever else.
Sam and I talked about it. We thought it was a really great price for all that you get, because there's really not a lot of upcharges.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If that makes sense. I mean, pretty much I feel like I confidently can say like 95% of it is all included.
Yeah.
Right? There's very few upcharges.
We have premium toppings, and if you want extra seaweed, there's some of our expensive things. But
there's, I mean, we have
$11 bowls. And
I know.
You're getting tuna and spicy tuna and salmon and barbecue chicken. That's why I wrote to this guy. He said, overpriced. I said, well, we have $11 bowls. I think it's one of the best deals you can get.
I mean, you're getting a premium protein.
Can you spend $11 at Panera and get a full meal? Or even McDonald's now. Everything's expensive.
Let's talk
when
about...
we were kids, McDonald's, like $5-10, you're almost feeding the family. Like 59-cent burgers.
I know. Recently went to Subway, which is easy, right? It's predictable. And it was like $22 for like 2 sandwiches.
I was at Five Guys recently. I got a junior burger for Z.
You get it 9
fries.
of them? 9 of them for him? Big kid.
I know, but I was being cheap.
Did you like triple stack it?
He ate like 2 hours before that.
Oh.
I want a burger.
Yeah, I know.
Killing me. But he's a growing boy.
He is.
A junior burger and fries, and I spent $20.
Yeah, see, it's incredible how expensive it is. So I
don't want to hear anybody tell me I'm overpriced.
Yeah, I disagree with that, and I'm not. Dude, whoever left the 1-star review, can you please revise?
Yeah, I'll take a 3.
We don't agree. Just change it to a 3.
No, just leave it. I don't want to be too high.
It's okay.
People don't believe you if your ratings are too good.
You have all 5s because it's like AI went in, or like you hired someone or somebody or something.
I didn't hire anybody except the kids that work at my store,
which are great.
Yeah, I have a 4.9. I'm very proud of it. But nobody's perfect.
That's pretty rock star.
Almost 50 reviews, in a short period of time.
I didn't do a Google review, but I will.
Sure
now. I will. Well,
but now people are gonna think you're biased because I'm on here and we know each other.
No, I mean, but I had you on after I came to the restaurant.
That's true.
So I think it's pretty legit.
Well, and you made a video on social and stuff that
I did.
People could see for themselves.
I did. I mean, it's super cute.
Thank you.
It's super cute on the inside.
I had a local artist, Lauren Close. Do you know her?
I don't.
She's a 𝗥𝗢𝗃 person.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she did the trailer park.
Oh, she did. It's
She contacted me. She's half Hawaiian. And,
no way.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's so cool.
You looked in the back room too? Do you see all the surfboards with the schools?
No, I did not.
I have surfboards with represent each school, like 9 of the local schools.
Oh my gosh.
5 high schools and 4
I
K8s.
guess I have to go back. Darn. I'm so disappointed.
Sorry.
Well, we're in that shopping center all the time because we're renovating a house. So we're always at, is it Lowe's? Lowe's is right there. I'm like, which one is it? Which superstore is?
It's Lowe's.
Lowe's. We're there.
And BJ's coming soon.
All the time. Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Are you a member of Costco?
I am.
Do you think Costco is better or whatever that one is, BJ's?
Over the years, I've been in both. Like in New Jersey, I've been in Costco, I've been in BJ's. You know what it is? You find the things you like, especially their own brand. Right, I'm obsessed with a few things at Costco,
like the Kirkland brand of stuff.
Coconut water. They have an organic coconut water in the
great.
Fridge.
Yes,
not the ones you buy that are not
in the little
bottles.
Cardboard thing.
And they're pink. It's pink. It's like young Thai coconut.
Okay,
and it's organic. And let's get personal. This is like
I'm really excited.
This is some drama music now. I was having some heart arrhythmia.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so scary.
I know. I think it's funny. I just want to be dramatic.
He was having heart arrhythmia.
Cue the dramatic music. I didn't know if I was going to make it. And I was laying down. My heart was like doing bongos. And it's weird for me because I'm not an unhealthy person. I try not to be. I have some sugar issues like other people, but I'm conscious of it. Mm-hmm. And I was in a car accident before that, so the insurance didn't believe me, so they sent me some doctor who turned out to be a functional medicine doctor.
Oh, how amazing is that?
Right, so I started talking to him a little bit, and he said, you need to up your potassium.
Sure.
And this is what you should do. So I got a electrolyte mix, and I started drinking coconut water. Well, I was drinking coconut water, right, but I make sure I have one every day. So
okay.
I didn't count my potassium except for those 2 things I added, and they were like 2,000 out of like 4,500 you need or whatever. I haven't had an episode in over a year.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Then I went into Travis from Hydro Med Spa.
Yes.
Because I got these panels done. I'll tell you about that in a second too, because
yes.
it's interesting. He went over my panels with me. That's what you have to do. You get these panels done. You go over it with a doctor. And he said, yeah, that's great with the potassium, but he shouldn't have gave you that advice unless he checked your kidneys first. Because if you have bad kidneys and up your potassium, you can die. So thankfully, my kidneys were good.
Wow, that's dramatic.
So realize it's careful who you listen to, I guess.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I was going crazy with the potassium. I just had coconut water and electrolytes. But still.
People don't realize how important potassium is because it's a part of the sodium-potassium pump that moves your muscles.
Magnesium, and there's one other one. Yeah, salt.
They're all super related.
Sodium, yeah.
Yeah, I years ago we live in Colorado. And
beautiful state.
Really beautiful state, Colorado Springs. And
you been in Red Rocks?
You know, we never went when we were there.
I went a couple times.
Yeah, I've heard it's lovely. We had a really cool place we could walk or hike called Garden of the Gods, which you should look it up.
Sounds awesome.
It's beautiful.
With that name, it better be.
It's phenomenal. I mean, it's really, really cool. And you have to have a certain level of mountain climbing ability to actually be able to mountain climb there. And it was really fun to watch how dangerous that was for other people to do.
Oh,
I'm not a mountain climber, but what happens to a lot of people there because it's so dry is you get heat stroke, and so I got really bad heat stroke. I was hospitalized.
Wow.
I had low potassium, and I'll never forget this ever. They made me drink a pure potassium drink, and my heart went nuts. And they were like, this is going to make you feel like absolute trash.
Wow.
And I thought I was like having, not that I know what a heart attack feels like, but my heart was doing bongos. That's the greatest. It was crazy.
It's a little scary.
It was really, really scary. This low potassium / drinking. I mean, it was in a styrofoam cup. It was disgusting.
Ew.
It was awful.
Oh, let me finish the.
Yes.
The panels I got. Sorry, as a sidebar.
We're all about the sidebars.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Dr. Hyman is a famous functional medicine doctor.
Okay.
He does. Excuse me. I'm sick. No, I'm not. I'm okay. He does podcasts with like Tucker Carlson and all these people.
Oh,
he's a big deal. He's tight with like Kennedy, who's doing all this stuff now and all that. He's been at it for a long time. He's got several books. So he came up with a program where you pay like $500.
Okay.
And they'll test you for like 120 things or something like that.
Okay.
So I'm frustrated with my psoriasis and all this stuff.
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out like why I have this. So I got these panels done. You can use your, if you work for a company, you can use your flex spending, health spending account.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
That's
so
cool.
what we did. I got tested for metals too, because I was wondering if I have metal issues. But it's crazy. And I had all these biomarkers, and it said my biological age is 7 years younger, which is cool.
Well, that's exciting.
I'll take it.
That feels good.
I think in the last 2 months I ruined it though.
You can make up for it.
I think I'm 10 years older now. Yeah. So, but it's Dr. Hyman. It's called functional health. It's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
And I think it's really the future of medicine, because you go to a regular doctor now, it's like, oh, here's a pill, here's a pill, here's a pill.
I know. They
have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea.
Oh, I agree.
They've never taken a nutrition class. They can't tell you. Good doctors do, but these regular doctors you go to, like when I was in the heart issues, he wanted to give me beta blockers. And he's like, oh, I said, what's the side effect? He's like, impotence. I was like, cool.
Perfect. That's what I was hoping for.
What do you do for that? Well, you take a needle. I said, oh, when do I have to take the needle? Every time you want to use it. Perfect. Honey, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds really romantic.
Let's see, potassium or beta blockers? Which one should I do?
Yeah.
Tough choice.
Well, and
I went with the potassium.
The other thing people don't talk about is how depleted our soil is, and how
that's a whole
right, and how nutritionally sound the fruits and vegetables and everything that we eat, right?
That's why we have like 70% obesity rate.
Yeah, because
and sickness.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. Something like an apple you ate 30 to 40 years ago, if you were to get the same nutritional benefit from it, I think it would take 17.
That's a lot of apples.
It's ridiculous. Like no one can do that. You have to do vitamin supplementation.
I was thinking, how do you like them apples?
Yeah, how do you like them apples? Yeah. Too many. Can you imagine sitting down and eating 17 apples? I can't even imagine eating 3 in a sitting. And I love apples.
Maybe they're small ones.
Maybe.
It would still be hard.
It would still be really, really hard. And then, but that's only
too much sugar too.
Yeah. But that's only what you get out of an apple.
You need regenerative farming is what's key now, and certain farms do that.
I don't even know what that means.
You gotta look it up.
I'm excited.
I'm not an expert. I just know a little bit.
Yeah.
Regenerative farming. They did it in Georgia. What's the name of the farm? I order from there. This guy's been on Joe Rogan. The guy who runs the farm. He changed his whole way he does things. He used to be like a regular farmer with all the pesticides and all the garbage. There's something you can do to the land where you can almost do it to any
You can
land.
like replenish the soil so the nutrients are put in there.
Yeah, and he's got grass fed and all that stuff. And
wow.
It's basically it's harder to do. It's more expensive to do. But this country lives on factory farming, and it's garbage.
It's really bad. Yeah. It's really bad.
That's why our country's in really bad shape, and we're way down the list of healthy countries.
Yeah.
And our life expectancy has gone down.
I know.
I think people should go to Island Finn.
I think they should go to Island Finn.
In short, to bring it all back home.
Not McDonald's. It's less expensive.
That's kind of true. My food's not like the ultimate health food. Right? I'm not selling apples, but it's pretty good. And if you're gonna go out, you could do a lot worse.
I mean, I kind of disagree with you. I mean, I think that like given
clean protein.
Well, that's the thing is like given the choices out there.
Yeah.
Right. If you're gonna pick, I mean, because there's a McDonald's right down the road from you, right?
And Wendy's across the street.
And Wendy's across the street. I mean, I think that.
Which I get fries there for my son because it's one of the only things he eats.
Oh, yeah,
he's autistic. He has his quirks.
Oh, it's so hard. Does he have sensory issues?
Not too much.
No.
Just really picky eater.
Really picky eater.
We got I found a great cereal in Whole Foods. It's called 𝗤𝗏𝗡𝐻𝑖𝑠.
Okay.
It has like 5 ingredients.
Oh.
It's gluten-free.
Wow.
And it has protein.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of flavor is it? Like what kind of cereal is it?
He eats a cinnamon.
Okay, is it like it like a Cheerio? Like that sheet?
It is.
Okay.
And I actually bought a couple other flavors from the try. I ended up eating them. I like a frosted one.
Oh.
And a fruit one.
3 wishes. So that's supposed to be like Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Right.
There's I think it's like a marshmallow flavor and whatever, but they're good. Yeah. I think it's monk fruit sweetener. It's like 5 ingredients.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I order them now. Like we get them by the boxes, like 6 boxes at a time, because we want him to eat more things, but we got him gluten-free, dairy-free, so we're just kind of in.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Gluten-free and dairy-free.
Trying.
How's that
going?
Any
autistic people out there, it's like that's the advice we got. He's making great strides. He's starting to talk more. I mean, yeah, it's really. It's. I'm not saying that it's all because of one thing or another, but we're making progress.
I also have a son on the spectrum, and I think it's layered, right? I don't think
the problem though. Like, there's too many people on the spectrum.
Yeah.
I just heard what they say. It went from 1 in 1,500 like 10 years ago to 1 in 25 or 35. The numbers are staggering.
Yep,
and
they are.
People have to realize, like, we're talking about food and farming and environment and pesticides and all this stuff. There's a place it comes from. You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I was telling you before the show
Medications.
that what made the most profound effect on Trevor was removing food dyes, which he never really had because we removed them when Dylan was.
Why
like
do we
3.
have food dyes? Other countries are banned.
It's banned.
Yeah.
It's banned. So
I think we're going to do that.
I hope so. But this was, so Dylan is almost 17. We'll just say he's 17. So like 14 years ago, I removed food dyes from his diet. And he was developmentally delayed. He never really got a true diagnosis. He just wasn't meeting his milestones by a lot. So he went to like an integrated preschool in Connecticut and whatnot. And after 7 days of being dye-free, teacher called me and was like, "Hey, Mrs. Cosmini, just wanted to follow up with you with Dylan." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like the teacher calls, you're freaking out.
Yes.
What is going on?
Is my kid okay? That's
right. Yeah. What's going on? And she was like, "Well, we just would like to know when you start medicating him because we know you have." And I was like, "Huh? What are you talking about?" And they're like,
"Don't you love the teachers who think they know everything?"
We've noticed, because they take notes every day, we've noted a profound effect on his concentration. He was always a happy kid, but just listening better. So what are, you needed to let us know. And I'm like, I'm not medicating him. And I said, "Oh, but you know what I've done is I've removed food dyes from his diet." And she was like, "Oh." And so they actually removed them from the preschool because they provided
good
snacks.
for them to listen. Because usually they're too arrogant to listen to anybody.
No, they were really, really great
That's
about
awesome.
it. And because one of the things they would give for snack are Nutri-Grain bars. And unfortunately, Nutri-Grain bars have food coloring.
Was that Welch's or one of those stupid companies?
Who knows? But what's interesting is,
brought to you by Kellogg's.
I think it might be Kellogg's, is Whole Foods is a dye-free supermarket. So if you're looking to go on a dye-free journey and you want to get cakes, I highly suggest you get them from Whole Foods.
Publix probably has all that stuff.
It's all food dyes.
Yeah.
But Trader Joe's is also almost completely dye-free. So their version of Nutri-Grain bars are dye-free. So you just have to, you can basically...
I like some of their stuff.
Feed the same stuff. You just
my
got to
son
have them
loves
on
Takis. You know what Takis are?
Oh, I know what those are, yeah.
So
Those are not gluten-free, by the way.
No. And Trader Joe's has their own version of it, which are...
Oh, they do?
I like them better. They taste better. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't had, I don't, I wish there was a Trader Joe's a little bit closer. I don't.
We trek there from time to time.
I don't get there as often as I'd like to.
Well, Publix blocks everyone from coming to St. John's. They just keep building another Publix, right? I think Nakaty's getting another Publix.
We'll have 3. I think there'll be 3 there.
3?
Well, the
Greenwise.
The Greenwise became
they
Publix.
Blew that too. That could have been a really good. They could have been a moneymaker store.
I mean, we're business owners. I don't know what happened because I never felt it wasn't busy.
I went there for pizza and it wasn't good. Like make your prepared food good, and people go grab dinner there all the time. I would really focus on the prepared food there.
Yeah, because I know a lot
Whole
of
Foods people love going to the bars there at Whole
Yes.
Foods because they're really good.
It was so. I mean, and I think that was their goal, right?
But they didn't
miss the mark.
That shouldn't be that hard to do.
I agree.
I'll give you an example. I probably shouldn't say this, but I'll say it anyway because I don't care.
We're controversial here
Yes,
on the
living
Elevate
on the
with Us
edge.
podcast.
My franchise wanted, they started using a different octopus, and I got it, and I didn't like it.
Oh.
He said, "Well, you got to prepare it this way." I said, "Okay, I'll prepare it that way." I never served it.
Oh.
I like octopus. I think octopus is great, and this one was cheaper and whatever. And I said, "No, I just can't do it. I can't." So I went to a restaurant. I won't name it because I don't want to be that much of a jerk, but there's a restaurant we've been to a few times in St. John's, and first time we went, we sat at the bar, it was good. We had some stuff. The second time we were celebrating, we got this big steak thing for 2. It was like a cowboy steak, a filet, lamb chops.
Love that. Mm-hmm.
And it was expensive. We just were celebrating, and we loved it. And went back and then got something a lot cheaper to share, whatever, and it was not edible.
It was that bad.
I ate like things. There's different things
Right,
on it.
yeah.
So some things I ate, they handled it poorly too. They said, "Well, you ate half, so we'll give you half off." I had a horrible experience at your restaurant.
Right.
And I thought I was looking for a freebie. I paid it, whatever. I didn't argue with this, but you didn't handle that well.
So what are you going to go back?
I don't think so.
Yeah, and you
Unless I really want that steak thing again,
which was real good.
Yeah, maybe. But
It's too bad.
I'm not going to write a review or do anything like that. But I'll say now it made me think. I'm sorry, I have a little ADD or something. Maybe I should be on medication.
Just drink coffee.
Oh, okay.
All day, like I do.
Let's have some blueberries and some dye-free Fruit Loops.
I don't think that.
There's a restaurant I passed on the way here that
Yes.
we've been to a couple times, and we absolutely love it. Not only the food, but the service. It was 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. I'm saying it wrong. It's a Brazilian steakhouse.
It's a Brazilian. I have not been to that one in a really long time.
And
I love Brazilian steakhouses. They're like our guilty pleasure.
That place is amazing. And the manager, his name is Marseille. I have his card. they treated us so well.
Oh, really?
And it was so good. And I said, once he told me what to get, I couldn't eat anything else. Like there's a house steak, yes.
It starts with a P. It's very good.
It's better than the filet. It's better than the ribeye.
I can't remember what it's called either. But it's
𝗥𝗢𝗏.
Oh, it's got seeds in it. You're right. 𝗥𝗢𝗏.
Something like that.
Or something. Yeah, it's really good.
It's their specialty, and it's just like once I went there a second time, I said, just give me that one.
Just give me that one.
And I started eating the other ones. Like that was good.
It
Everything's
is
still
really
good, but
it's
once you have
really
that,
good.
yeah. And they're a salad bar, and everything comes with it. And you go for lunch, it's like $40 a person instead of dinner is $55.
Yep.
I said, what's the difference? Because I never been there for dinner. So we have salmon. I said, I don't even want salmon, so I'm gonna pay $15 for salmon.
Oh, that's the difference?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there for lunch. I went there for dinner. Gosh, probably.
I know dinner's more romantic and all that stuff, but sometimes I just want to.
Not really. Not
Eat and save a
necessarily.
few
Not
bucks,
if the kids are all at school.
Yeah, there you go. Liquid lunch.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's fun there. I love. What are the two ones in the town center? Texas State Brazil.
𝗥𝗲𝗏𝗃, whatever that's called.
𝗥𝗲𝗏𝗃.
Am I saying that right? I'm saying that wrong.
Oh, it's okay.
Something like that.
We're not Brazilian. We can't say the Portuguese.
There's a lot of Brazilians though in St. John's. I've met a bunch of Brazilians.
There is.
It was funny. We looked at a house that was next door to our old neighbors from Kelly Point.
Yes.
And we looked at a house right next door to them.
Oh, yeah.
And we're thinking about it. We didn't pull the trigger. The house was sitting there for a long time. We thought maybe we can revisit. It sold the next day. And they came to the restaurant.
Oh, no way. The people buying the house?
Not only did they come, they bought that same house. I met them, and they're Brazilian.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there are a lot of Brazilians here. There are
Shout out to Brazilians. Good people.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they've got yummy food.
They do.
Super
They're cool. Brazilians I've met have all just been
super yummy
cool
food.
people. I'm open in 8 minutes.
You have done this before.
I have.
So we were talking about this before we started, is that some people come on and they're super nervous, and I just tell them it's just a conversation. Like, pretend the cameras
so put like
aren't
a mic
there.
on their shirt instead, so they're not thinking about it.
Maybe.
And hide him behind.
That's good feedback. Oh, he's super scary, right, Kyle?
A little bit.
Super scary, very intimidating.
I didn't really get into that, but it was a fun time because not only did I was a producer, and I never asked to be part of shows. I ended up being part of like 5 shows. They said, "Come on with us." I'm like, "Okay." I was on a wrestling show. I was on a women's empowerment show. I was on a national security show.
Wow.
Yeah, and a boxing show, and I was like part of the show. And it was
That's super
a
cool.
comedy show I told you about before.
Yep.
Chuck Nice.
Chuck Nice. Everybody look that up. Maybe
not so nice advice. Yeah, it's
maybe
long.
you'll find Seth on there.
I'm on all the episodes. Yeah.
Oh, so it was always you guys on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started out having other comics on, and I was still on too, but he had a bunch of comics on, and they just stopped having comics.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
It was fun.
That's pretty neat.
It was a good experience. It was cool.
That sounds awesome. Well, Seth, I so appreciate you coming on. I think you might have to come back.
Okay.
Because you're super fun and easy to talk to.
Oh, wait, we didn't talk about my restaurant. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it a lot. So definitely go out of your way and check it out. It's in Beach Walk. It's super delicious and amazing.
We'll take care of you.